Hello, welcome to another tutorial. In this one, I'm going to teach you how to make your own kodi build. So if you've ever seen, if you've ever been around a friend's house and they've got a kodi box or on the computer and they've got kodi running, it might look something like this. So we'll just launch a build so you can see. So when we say kodi build, it comes pre-installed with all these different add-ons which enable you to look at lots of different content. We're not going to explore that now, so I wanted to show you what we're hoping to achieve by the end of the video. So it'll be something along these lines. So I got that pop-up here. This is an old kodi 16 build. We're going to be doing it in kodi 17. So we'll just go ahead and shut this down. While this is shutting down, and there's a few presumptions that I've made here with this video. One is that you know how to install add-ons. If you don't know how to install add-ons, please, I do have other videos that show you how to do that. Also, just all over YouTube, all over the web, there's loads and loads of guides to install add-ons, so go ahead and get the add-ons that you want. It would also be beneficial to prepare some background images. So you want these to be full HD images, so that they look really, really nice when they're on a big screen. I'll put a few web addresses in the description where to get some really good images. Also, you'll need to go and get the skin that we're going to be using. So once again, there'll be a link in the description to get to download the zip file that you'll be needing. We'll go ahead and we'll just launch a clean version of kodi 17. If you're wondering how we've got lots of different kodis along here, they're all in portable mode. We do have a video about that, you'll find that in the kodi playlist. So we'll go ahead and open it. So as you can see, it's the standard kodi 17 skin. I have got add-ons installed already just to speed up the video. So what we'll do, first of all, if you haven't done anything already, we're going to go up here to the little cog symbol to settings. We go to system settings, down to add-ons, make sure unknown sources is turned on. So you get this warning, just select yes, that's absolutely fine. That means you can install add-ons. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to install the skin. So we're going to go to add-ons. We're going to go up to this little box symbol. And we're going to install from a zip file. So hopefully you've already downloaded the zip file for the skin. So go to the destination that you've chosen for that. Really should have tidied this folder up, but we haven't, hey ho. So we'll get all the way down and it's the skin.xonfluence master zip. So we'll go ahead and hit install. And there we go, as you can see, we get that little pop-up to say that it's updated. So now we need to change our skin over to that. So we're going to go back up to settings and skin settings. Okay, so we're going to go up to settings. I'm going to go to interface settings. I'm going to come over here to skin. So if you select skin, you get a list of skins available, and you'll see now that we've got this Xonfluence skin. So go ahead and select that. And yes, we would like to keep this change. So this is telling us we need to restart kodi, so we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll restart the video once that's done. Okay, so we're restarting kodi. You'll see straight away it's very different. We have this introduction video. We'll show you how to turn that off if you don't like it. If you do like it, by all means keep it on. So, as you can see, this is the default skin. Very, very different from the default kodi 17 skin. So what we're going to do throughout this is we're going to show you how to change these, where it says TV, radio, pictures, weather, to whatever you want. We're going to show you how to change the little submenu beneath it. I'm going to show you how to change the background folders, the background images. I'm going to teach you how to put widgets in there and start to make it looking like a good build. It's not going to be the biggest build in the world. We're probably just going to do maybe 3 different menus along here, just so you get the gist of it. So we're going to spend quite a lot of time over here in skin settings, so let's go in there. Now there's loads and loads of stuff in here. We're not going to touch every single thing on here, but have a play, have an experiment. You will definitely find the things that you like. Everybody's different. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to lower the main menu. So right around it's in the middle, I'm going to lower it. So let's find that. So that's here. We're going to enable low menu bar. So go ahead and select that. And if I come out, you'll see what I mean. So now the menu bar is at the bottom. And what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to just get rid of all these that we don't want, these menu items, and just put in ones that we do want. So once again, skin settings. I'm going to look at the home menu. So you will see here, these are the ones that it defaults to. So we've got menu item 1 is weather, 2 is pictures, 3 is radio, 4 is TV, and so on and so forth. So we can change them to whatever we want. Throughout this video we are going to explore all these submenus, the add-on shortcuts and all these bits and pieces, so don't worry about them for now. We'll just get the menus that we want first of all. So menu item 1, so select that. I'm going to clear it so that it isn't set to do anything. I'm going to select it again, and we're going to go down until we get to add-on, and I am going to make it so it says none, and then I'm going to give it a name. So this means, I'll show you. So the first thing is now change to movies. This means when you select it, absolutely nothing happens. That's what I want. You could change it so that when you click on movies something happens. Maybe it's to open an add-on. I'll show you. If you're selecting add-ons, it may be to open one of the add-ons you've got installed. It can be other things as well. Let's just call it movies again. Okay, so number 2, I'm going to select add-on, none, and let's call this one TV shows. Add-on, none, let's call this one sport. And we'll just call add-on, none, and we'll call this one kids. And they're the only ones I want, apart from the system one, so I'm going to get rid of these. So clear menu option, same for number 6, same for number 7, same for number 8, and so on, but I do want to keep the system on when we get to that. Okay, so now you'll see we have a very, very short menu bar. So we've got the ones we chose. We've got movies, TV shows, sport and kids. At the moment, if you were to click on any of them, nothing happens. That's how I personally like it. As I say, you can change that to however you want. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start to populate each of these sections with stuff, with add-ons. So we'll do movies first. So we're going to go once again back down to skin settings, and in this instance we're going to create some add-on shortcuts. So in this group of add-ons we're going to create, we're going to get together all the video add-ons we want to appear in the movies section. So I'm going to select add-on 1, and we're going to select video add-ons, and we'll just select an add-on that we want, give it a name. You can call it anything you want. It tries to best guess a name, so we're going to select that. So add-on number 2, video add-ons, select what you want and hit enter, and so on. So we'll just pick a few. Okay, so we've you can put up to 7 add-ons in here. We might as well fill it. I've forgotten what we've chosen already now. I'm just going to pick anything. I don't think we chose Spectre. So you can edit the name on there if you want to be anything. So we've created our add-on set, so we'll give it a name. So we'll call this one movies, so we know what we're doing with it. So now we need to allocate this add-on set to an item, a menu item. So go back up here to the home menu, and we'll find we'll find movies. So you see along here, you can give it an add-on set. So we can select add-on set, and we've called ours movies. And now you will see when we go to movies, we get these quick links to different add-ons. It automatically puts the icons in for you. So we'll go ahead and just select Exodus just to show you, and there you go, you're straight in. Now, because we've broken down our menus into movies and TV shows, some add-ons will have that broken down inside. So if you want to, you can put a link to one of these bits directly. To do that, find the part of the add-on that you want and hit C if you're using the computer, and add it to favorites. So what we will do is we'll change this Exodus one to just the movies part as we're in the movies menu. So we're going to go back to our add-on shortcuts, and we'll find, where's Exodus, and we're going to go to selected favorites instead. So we chose movies, so we can give that a name, sorry. So let's call it Exodus movies. So now when we go back and we go to movies, you see the icon's changed. And if we hit enter now, it takes you straight into the movies part of the menu. So you can really narrow that down, should you want to. So we'll go ahead and repeat that. We'll do it for TV shows and sport. So back into skin settings, and we're going to create some more add-on shortcuts. So let's bring up the next one, and we'll give it a name, TV shows, and we'll choose some add-ons. I'm just going to pick them at random here. Okay, so we've created our add-on set, so now we need to tell the skin where we want it. So let's go ahead and select TV shows up in the home menu, and the add-on set, and we'll select TV shows. So now we go to TV shows and we get these. Once again, you could go into one of these add-ons and you could create a link directly to the TV shows bit. So we could go into Turks, for example, and find the TV shows, hit C, and we'll add it to our favourites. Let's go back into the add-on shortcuts. So instead of just taking us to the home page of the UK Turks add-on, selected favourites, select TV shows instead, call it whatever you want, so let's call it Turks TV. And now you can see we've got over here we've got Turks TV rather than just the generic UK Turks add-on. So already it's starting to look a little bit like a build. Something that I like to do, I also like to put a few different bits and pieces below in each menu as well. I always like to have a link to all the video add-ons should anybody want to do that. So we're going to show you how to edit that now. Okay, so we're going to go into skin settings and we're going to look at these sub-menus here. these are the items which will appear below our home menu items once we've allocated them. So we go into each one, and we're going to, first of all, we're going to hide them all. So we're going to select it and hit hide item. And this is where we're going to tell it what we want it to do. Now I want it to take us to our video add-ons. So we're going to go ahead and find that. Once again, you can give it a name, any name that you want. Video add-ons, enter. And as with the add-on shortcuts, we need to tell Kodi we want this allocating to a particular home menu item. So we're going to go to home menus, go to movies, and the submenu set is the one that we just created. I think it was that one. So now when we go back to movies, we have this little, we have this video add-ons option has appeared below as well. So if your users want to, or if you want to, you can then click on that and you get a full list of all of your add-ons that are on there. So I personally like to have that beneath everything that isn't kids related. So I'll go ahead and just show you again. So I'm going to put the same thing below TV shows and below sport. So once again, skin settings, home menu items. Oops. So between beneath TV shows, submenu set, and movies, and the same for sport, movies. Once again, you can see the changes there, which is pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to very quickly stop the video. While the video is doing, I'm just going to put some more add-ons into the sports and kids sections. Okay, so all I've done is I've followed the steps we've done already, and I've put a few add-on shortcuts into sports and also into kids. Next, what we want to do is we're going to change the background. So at the moment, as you see, we'll scroll through, it's all the same. What we can do is we can have a sort of a child-friendly background in kids, a sporty one in so on. You can have any theme you want, really. There's all sorts out there. Just let your imagination run wild. But I'll show you how to do it. So we're going to go into skin settings, we're going to go to general, and what we're looking for is the enable global background option. So we're going to find that, that's here. So global skin options, and we're going to get rid of that one. So that now allows us to add our own backgrounds to the different menus. So hopefully you've gone away and downloaded the images that you want to use and got them somewhere where you know where they are on your computer. This is how we add them in. So we're going into background, and this is where we choose the menu that we want, where we want the stuff. So the ones that we've done is movies, TV shows, sports and kids, and system. So select single image. It brings you to this default menu. If you hit back a couple of times, you can browse your hard drive if you want to. I always put my images in the media folder as part of the Kodi home folder, just to make it a bit easier. So I'm going to go into there, into media. So we're in movies, so I'm just going to choose what I'd call the movie background. So that'll be my background for movies. TV shows, once again single image, press back a couple of times, go into the home folder, and I'll pick that one. Once again for sports, so single image, back 2 times, home folder, and media, and there should be something sporty in here hopefully. There we go, football. And we'll just find the kids one, so back 2 times, media, and what's the link? Okay. So we'll go back to the main menu, and now you'll see the backgrounds change. Very, very quickly, what's that taking? 10-15 minutes? We've got quite a decent looking build. It's by no means the most advanced build in the world, but it looks pretty, it looks attractive. So you can expand all these. You can do a music section if you wanted, a live TV. You can have lots and lots and lots of customization in there for any sections that you do want. You can fill this bottom submenu with as many different things as you want, and it could be links to add-ons, different kodi commands, loads and loads of things. As I say, this is just to get you up and running with a very basic build, but one you'll find pretty good to use. Okay, so our build is starting to take shape. What you'd have noticed at the beginning when we showed you the demo build was widgets as well. They're called along here with some images. So we'll show you how to do them as well. So first of all, we need to choose what you want in your widget. And I'll show you what I mean. So maybe you want your widget to show you popular films from a particular add-on. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go into an add-on. I'm going to use Exodus, but use whatever you want. And select Exodus, movies, and I'm going to find what people are watching at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and hit C and add it to favorites. Let's come back to the main menu, back into skin settings, and yeah, no, we're not in movies. Let's go back to movies. I'm going to give it a widget set, so hit there. I'm going to go to custom widgets favorites, and we said it was going to be called people watching, so go ahead and select that, and then just hit back. So now when you go back into movies, it will take a few seconds to load. You get this widget up here, and all people would need to do if they wanted to watch one of these things is to select it, and it will link directly to Exodus, which will go away and try to find a stream of the item. So we won't wait for that to happen. I'm just going to cancel that. Well, there you go. There's the list of streams. So to show you once again, we can do the same with TV shows. We can do the same with sports. Anything you want, you can go into any add-on and link a section of it. Results will vary, if I'm honest. Sometimes you might not be satisfied with what you get up here. Trial and error to begin with. As I say, in this video, we're not looking at changing any code. We're not looking at any XML. Just how to do a basic build. I'll show you once more. We'll put a widget into TV shows. So we will, once again, just going to find an add-on that you want to use. I'm going to use Exodus again. TV shows. And we'll look for something else. Should we go? We'll try new episodes. We'll see what that one looks like. So we're going to add to favorites. Skin settings. So let's make sure we move it to TV. We'll select widget set, custom widgets favorites, and we said new episodes we're going to use, so go ahead and hit that. And now when we go back to TV shows, we'll get a widget appear shortly with whatever we've selected. And once again, you can select anything you want, select each of them. But because we've selected new episodes here, that's going to take us to that particular episode. But it will take you to whatever's within that widget. So we'll do one for kids as well. So once again, find a part of an add-on that you want. So let's go into video add-ons. I'm going to use Exodus again, just as we're doing this. So maybe this time you could choose a genre to make sure it's only kid-friendly stuff that pops up. So we'll do family. Add it to our favorites. So we're pressing C to bring up this menu. Add to favorites. And go back. Skin settings. I'll find the kids one. Select widget set. Favorites. And where's your family? We chose. So now family. So now we go into kids. Let's give this widget a few seconds to load. You'll see kid appropriate stuff appears in there. Pretty simple, hopefully you'll agree. So now we'll move on to the next part of the video. Okay, so in this video we're going to show you one last thing, and that's just how to disable the introduction video. I like to disable it if the build I'm making is going to end up on a Fire Stick, for example, mainly because the Fire Stick can't handle it. It can cause the Fire Stick to crash, or it won't play correctly, and it's the same for any low powered device. So all we need to do to sort that out is we go to skin settings, like all the other bits and pieces we've been doing. We're going to go down to scripts, and we're going to select these through these options until we get to here. So startup window, and we're going to, where it says enable Kodi intro movie, we're going to deselect it. And then when we select back, so what I'll do just to show you the changes that one makes is I'm just going to exit out of Kodi. Okay, so Kodi's exited, so I'm going to restart it and you'll see the changes, or more importantly you'll see the fact that the video hasn't played, and you go straight into the build, so it loads much quicker. So if you're going to be using the build on a low power device, or maybe you're making it on a Fire Stick for example, get rid of it as soon as you can. It makes it much quicker to boot up. And that's it for today's tutorial, so hopefully you found it useful, hopefully you found it interesting. If you have any questions, as ever, please do put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. If you like what you've seen, please do give us a thumbs up. Maybe you'd like to subscribe to the channel so you can learn more. Thank you for watching and listening. Take care. Bye bye.